Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Tennessee's offense comes on the field first today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So Stanford's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. No, kick it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense and taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Holt. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Receiver makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This will be the 9th play on the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Let's it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Well, he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Grab down the middle. It's Colts. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks. Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking to make a play deep downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He spins out of a tackle. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit and throw.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down, and they pick up the first.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Catch made on the left side. Physical run earns the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass caught down at the 20. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Kicking team. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kurt.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The can trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Split backfield here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him with first down. The offense really clicking here. The back's got it. In the clear of the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Volunteers have first and 10 here. And now the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Hold it. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Holt. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Play action here on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And we're able to get him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
It's a good job by the defense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. An important third down attempt for this offense. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? 6th play of the drive coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. It's a fumble. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the 1st down and a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And this time it's complete. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 1st down and 10. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27, and a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Vols pick up enough for a 1st down. quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. That's going to be incomplete. The 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Movement at the second level of the defense now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.